for coming out to the first night of No Time for Punk Fest. This is something I've been dreaming up for a little bit over a year now, and I'm really excited that it's actually happening. I'm going to give a little speech right now. I'm not just looking at my phone to be nervous. My printer wasn't working at home, so I had to send it to myself as a Facebook message, so if I lose it, I'm fucked. When Fern and I first started this label 5 years ago today, I never thought we'd be doing this 5 years later. I never thought I'd be putting out vinyl records. I never thought I would get past 25 releases. With the compilation album we just put out tonight, we are at No Time Records 130 with up to 140 planned. I have no plans of ever stopping. I never thought I would be able to meet people from around the world. And I got my buddy Tim from Florida who flew in. I got my buddy Justin from Toronto who flew in for this shit. And this is fucking crazy. I never thought I'd be working with the bands that I would be fans of in high school, and I've been able to reissue and work with so many fucking bands that I love. This is a dream come true every single day. Let's see. Oh no, I lost it. Fern and I got in the paper this year, which is fucking wild for me. I'm good. I never thought I would be doing more than just making CDRs on my computer. When this label started on July 26, 2014, or since this label has started on July 26, 2014, we've put out roughly 6,240 cassette tapes, 3,650 CDs, 1,200 LPs, 500 10 inches, and 12 5-inch lathes, with a total units of 11,602. I don't think that's too bad for doing something out of the bedroom in my mom's house. First off, I'd like to thank every single band that has ever allowed us to release and work with them. I seriously would not be doing anything if it wasn't for the bands on this label. I cannot stress enough that I would not be anything without these fucking bands. There's too many to fucking thank, otherwise I would do this. I would love to thank my wonderful girlfriend Camille for putting up with all my endless bullshit. And her support of me trying to keep this fucking label afloat for 5 years. I'd like to thank anyone who's ever bought our releases or come out to any of our shows and told their friends about it. I've never paid any money for advertisement. Everything has always been word of mouth, so I seriously thank everyone. I'd like to thank Liquid Death for sponsoring us with the water. They didn't tell me to say that. I'm just really stoked that someone gave a shit about us. I did too. I would seriously not be anywhere without the help of Chris, Derek, Kenny, and John of Program, and the rest of the staff for putting up with our bullshit for 5 years and letting us book shows here. I'd like to thank Biff of Power Plant Records for letting us also book shows with them. I'd like to thank Power Plant, Program, Resurrection Records, and Multitales Records for being the first brick and mortar stores to carry our releases. That shit's fucking wild to me. I'd like to thank High Tension, the rest of Corrupt Vision, Phone Abuse, the Anti-Sheeple Movement, and Backcountry for dealing with all these fucking boxes of distro on all the tours I took it on. I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for dealing with that shit. Fucking having that shit hit you in the fucking head as you're driving.
Yeah, fucking head, I swear to God!
I'd like to thank the entire online crack rock steady scene for being the biggest supporter of this entire label in my early years. I seriously would not be anywhere without anyone I've been crack rock steady. Most importantly, I'd like to thank all of the labels that have helped me, and I seriously would not be anywhere without them. I'd like to thank Zeke of Satanic Geek Mafia, Chris of Unknown Records, Andrew of Swamp Cabbage Records, Josh of Destructo Music, Danny of Don't Panic Records and Distro, Adam of It's Alive Records, Ray of Collision Course Records, Joshua of Blade Records, Slade of Captain Kirk Records, Andy and Bev of TNS Records, Bo, Matt, and Cole of Pumpkin Records, Jeff of Lost Cat Records, Chris of Riot Scout Records, Drew and Adam of Tiny Dragon Music, Paul of Tor Johnson Records, Fran and Zoe of Prejudice Me Records and Distro, Peter of 783 Punks, Brandon of Ill Faith Records, Josh of Righteous Output Records, Josh of Rad Girlfriend Records, Andy of Tour Band Records, Justin of What Do You Know About Ska Punk, Bill of Rodent Popsicle Records, Nick of Night Animal Records, Brandon of Ribfest Records, Casey of Sorted Bin Records, Alex of Lava Sox Records, Mike of Dysphoric Records, Bob of Rotten to the Core Records, Wells of 86 Records, Tim of Between the Days, Story of AF Records, Zach of Static Void / Housewife Records, CG of Let Them Eat Tapes, Tommy of Ooga Ooga Tapes, and Fabi of Koshina Records. I seriously would not be anywhere with the help of those wonderful human beings and keeping my label afloat and helping me through this fucking journey. I'd like to thank Lolly Crew, 94 Gilman, Spudbugs, Bridgetown, Sound Sanctuary Program, and Alex Bosca for all their booking. Finally, I'd like to thank our friend Lexi for making a documentary about the fucking label. That shit's still wild to me. And probably the most important person I need to thank is in this room right now. It's Mr. Alex Posca of Rift Mountain, Pacific Plaza Records, and Pacific Easter Records. I would not know anything about cassette tapes if it wasn't for this man right here. And Ferdinand, I would know nothing about booking shows if it wasn't for this man right here. When I was in a car accident last year and I had no fucking money, Alex offered to do all of the J cards for all of my upcoming releases so I didn't have to stop because he did not want to see No Time Take a Break. And I owe this man so fucking much. Thank you so much, Alex.
Congratulations, no time.
No time record.
We're from Vision from Orange County, California. only brought one string so far?
That's one string.
One string, is someone keeping track? If we make 5 strings, full round on the house. I said that wrong. No, there's no more liquid death tonight. I did not want to know that.
We're in standard.
Full round of energy drinks.
Oh, perfect. You guys are in my turn.
Are you just saying that and it's gonna sound wrong? Yeah! I'd like to thank Easy Drinks for helping on this bill super last minute. They were staying at my house, and a legal disaster unfortunately gonna make it due to food poisoning. So as I was walking downstairs to try to figure out who to book, I just looked up and go, you guys are playing tonight, so thank you for playing.
Yeah! Thank you for having us.
We're not the only grindcore band tonight. This next song is about having to kick someone off in no time. This song is about having to kick someone off in no time because I found out the guitarist was a rapist piece of shit. No one should fucking put up with that bullshit. Fuck rape apologists, fuck the comrades, fuck anyone who puts up with that bullshit.
Hey, kill all incels!
Kill yourself! Exactly. The song's called Destroy the Masters. It's about destroying cassette tapes. And cassette dog.
While you're still tuning, can I request a Pikachu?
Let's go destroy the masters, fuck the comrades.
It's a song about hating Pikachu. Hope y'all like no cash. Yeah,
So this next song is about not doing anything with your problems and just letting them stack on top of each other. Like hoarding. I hoard records. Maybe you hoard stamps. How many stamps do you have to hoard before it's a problem? Like, dude, you have too many fucking stamps. You gotta start mailing shit because this is ruining your life. Write to your grandma. Write to your uncle. Get rid of these fucking stamps.
We're good? Okay. 1, 2,
Horde.